If you create an object on the wrong layer or with the wrong color or the wrong line type, you can change its properties a couple of different ways. One of the more powerful tools we can use is the Quick Properties palette. Before you can use the Quick Properties palette, however, you must toggle it on by clicking the Quick Properties button on the status bar. Once the Quick Properties palette has been toggled on, it will appear adjacent to the cursor whenever you select an object. Remember that when you move the cursor over an object, you see a small Properties panel that displays the object type as well as its color, layer, and line type. But with the Quick Properties palette toggled on, when I click on the object, not only do I see that the object is highlighted and that it can be edited using grips, I also see the Quick Properties palette, which displays many more properties. When I press Escape to deselect the circle, the Quick Properties palette disappears. I'll select the circle again. The circle is supposed to represent a table, but it's currently drawn on layer 0. But I can easily change that by simply expanding the layer drop-down in the Quick Properties palette and choosing the furniture layer. If I want to change the color of the circle, I can expand the color drop-down in the Quick Properties palette. Notice that as I move the cursor over a color in the list, I can see a preview of what the object will look like using that color. This also works for other properties such as line type. Once you are done editing the object, simply press the Escape key. You can also use the Quick Properties palette to change the properties of multiple objects. I'll select the chair and the table using a crossing window. Notice that now the Quick Properties palette shows me that the layers vary, and it doesn't show all of the properties because there are different types of objects selected. So they don't all have the same types of properties. But if I expand the drop-down, I can choose a particular type of object, such as a circle, and then I can see all of the properties of the circle. In this case, I want to move all of the objects I selected to the furniture layer. So I'll expand the drop-down and choose all of the objects. All objects include the general properties, color, layer, and line type. Now I can simply expand the layer drop-down and choose the furniture layer. All three objects have now been moved to the furniture layer. There are several advantages to using this Quick Properties palette. I can move it around and place it close to the objects that I want to edit. And it only appears when I've made a selection of objects, when I'm not using some other command. When I press the Escape key, the Quick Properties palette disappears. If I select another object, like this line over here, notice that the Quick Properties palette pops up near the object. If I press the Escape key and come over and select this line segment here, notice that the palette pops up over here next to my cursor, making it easy for me to make the selection without having to move the mouse all the way up to the ribbon to make changes in the Layers or Properties panel in the ribbon bar. In many instances, you don't even have to have the Quick Properties palette enabled. I'll come back to the status bar and turn off the Quick Properties palette. Notice that even though the Quick Properties palette is now turned off, if I double-click on the circle, the palette is displayed again. When I press the Escape key, it disappears.